What's going on, guys? It's Moore here with Auto Addict. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. What do we have something for you guys today? Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, you might have not, because it's not really that something that we upload to our channel a lot. It's not a Camaro, it's not a Corvette. It's something that we are very thankful for the opportunity to work with our client on, not to just modify the car, but give us a green light to make sure we give her the perfect modification reveal that it could possibly be. Let's go ahead and show you guys some highlights and go at it from there. We are super excited, guys, to be working on our first ever Lamborghini Huracan 2020 convertible. This car right behind me got equipped with a lot of modifications and a lot of customization. Yes, it was challenging, but at the end of the day, we had so much fun working on this car by the opportunity that our client gave us. What we added to it is the vertical door Lamborghini kit that makes the car extremely more aggressive. And yes, we added a Lamborghini door kit on a Lamborghini. This car does not come with the vertical doors to be up. It is the lower trim model, so therefore the car is just open normally. With that being said, the client wanted a really aggressive look by switching up the door. Instead of opening up sideways, we wanted to convert it and let it go up to give it that aggressive stance, being how low the Lamborghini is. Now, after the Lamborghini door was done and completed, we added the full ceramic tint in regarding the front windshield, the two front doors, and the minor rear window that goes right underneath the convertible top. And the number one thing that I requested that we must do is the ceramic tint window to make sure the car is equipped with an aggressive look, but also a great quality film that's gonna protect it from the UV, the heat, and all the dash Alcantara that she has. So it's a very beneficial item to make sure the car is looking very aggressive. With that being said, moving forward, we powder coated the wheels from the OEM color, which is silver or hyper silver, you wanna call it, to an aggressive gloss black finish. And on top of that, we added the full tires mountain balance with an alignment on the Michelin's Pilot Sport 4S. All right, guys, this is my favorite part and the last step that we're doing to make sure this car is flawless. The paint correction job is one of my favorite things to do, because after all the hard work, all the dust, the dirty, everything has been just grinded out to the build to be where it's at today, the cherry on top is just making it super shiny. Get rid of the swirls, get rid of the orange peel, and on top of that, ceramic coat it to have it protected from the UV. Yes, we also did the full front end package on the PPF to make sure it's protected on the front hood, the bumper, and both fenders to make sure it's all rock chip protected without any problems. But let's show you guys this amazing paint correction. We're reviving this car. The car was bought used, so it wasn't in the best condition, but we promised that we're gonna deliver at a top quality delivery for her to make sure she has that best experience of potentially making it look like she got this car brand new with Auto Addicts USA. All right, guys, so I would love to hear you guys' feedback. I would love to see any questions that you guys have for me on the Huracan right behind me. Whatever you have, let me know in the comments. I'll be replying to every single one of those comments to show you and let you know my experience on working on a 2020 Huracan Spyder. The hardest mod that I would say that we added on the Huracan To be honest with you guys, I think the Lamborghini Vertical Door Kit is probably the hardest. We've done those on a lot of vehicles, such as Camaros, Mustangs, European cars, BMWs, the FRSs. But when it came to this vehicle, there was a lot of risky modifications that it had to be very, very calculated to make sure we get the right fitment without touching or hitting the fender, nor when the door closes, it's not off fitment. Yes, it is an aftermarket bracket, so it's not officially 100% fitment, but we're at like 99, 98% in regarding that. By far, that is the hardest modification, but look at the car right behind me. That's what gives it that look. The Lamborghini is so low with the stance that it comes from the factory. With adding these doors, the way they go and the style that it gives, it's a brand new aggressive look. And I think with that being said, the hardest modification that ended up being the kit ended up being the nicest mod that made the car look so aggressive. Will Auto Addict be working on more exotics? Yes, 100%. We are an appointment base with a couple exotic owners that's going to be dropping off potentially after we deliver this. Stay tuned for that. I cannot kind of spill the tea too early just yet, but you guys got to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you guys can find out right away what's the next exotic that we're going to be working on. So my favorite part about the paint, guys, I'm very familiar with PPG and actually support and love painting our conversion bumpers, the Camaro PPG paint quality. So this is an actually factory PPG from overseas that's getting painted. It's a tri-coat. This blue is actually very aggressive because it's like a two-tone. When it's super bright and flaky, it's out there, but during the night, it gives it that dark purple shade where it makes the car like has a two-faced look in a way. During the day, it's out there in attention. During the night, it's mean and aggressive. So I think one of my favorite parts about the paint that it's also PPG and it's a tri-coat with a very, very rich touch of a flake to make that tri-coat very poppy. Camaro or Lamborghini, that's a tough one, but I would still go with Camaros. I've driven this car a lot and I had to do a couple testing and regarding our client's modification list with the alignment and the tires. It's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong, but the interior is just, you know, I'm an average 6'1" guy on a good day, so it's a little too small for me, you know. The Camaro, there's a little bit more room, and I feel like I've been working on Camaros for so long, it's become part of my life in a way, but definitely gonna pick the Camaro over an Huracan. I'm sorry, Jazz, don't get mad at me, but I love your car regardless. All right, guys, as you can see right over here, the underglow is fully completed underneath the vehicle. And the cool thing about it is it already has the accent light underneath the panel, but when we switch the doors to be a vertical up Lamborghini style, obviously it's projecting outwards, which even gave the car a better luxurious look at night. Overall, as you can see, the interior right in the middle and the side markers panels, we customized and did a clear piping to make sure it gives that ambient lighting that it deserves. This definitely is one of my favorite. And not just that, our client loves driving the Lamborghini without the soft top. So we did do the extra step and we highlighted entirely the edge of the Lamborghini seats to make sure when she's driving at night, it's out there without any doubt of catching attention and being RGB. Going back, as you can see, the underglow continues all the way to the rear bumper. And lastly, the wheels were powder coated gloss black, given the new Michelin Pilot Sport for us to give her that nice grip and an all-season tire.